So, are you ready to become a podcaster on podcast? Download the Anchor app. It's the easiest way to do podcasting and it's also free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's easy. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. Good afternoon, my beautiful kings and queens. How is everybody doing on this Wednesday afternoon? I pray that you have had a blessed and safe day. I hope everything is well with you. And even if you had a good day, or even if you are feeling down, just know that you are still blessed because you are in a new day. God has blessed you with a new day. He has given you a brand new day that was not promised to you. I'm continuing with my dating series as always, y'all. And I have my here, Mr. Marquell Harris. So I am so excited. How you doing, Marquell?
I'm doing good, Miss Brown. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing well. As my aunt say, I am blessed and highly favored.
Yes, yes, yes.
So Marquell, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a 43-year-old single male, proud father of two lovely daughters, 24 and 15, two lovely grandboys. Love playing sports. That's about it for me. Just a real simple guy.
A real simple guy. Y'all, I met Marquell some years back when I was with my daughter's dad. He is really actually a really, really wonderful man, y'all. He's just awesome. I am so proud of you, Marquell, that the road that you are taking and that the path that you are on. I say congratulations, so I am very, very proud of you. I really am.
I appreciate it.
Yes. So, Mr. Harris, are you dating? Are you single? Or tell us a little bit about if you got a love life.
My love life is very complicated. The biggest issue with me and my mate is the distance. Not only the distance, I allowed a lot of my past to get in the way of what could have been something promising.
All right.
So to now have her as a good friend and being on the right path of finding love again, it's a great feeling.
That's good. That's good. I love it. That's good. That's just the way to be. To be honest, that's what I'm doing. I'm just kind of working on myself as well. I'm not into the dating thing or anything like that. I'm just trying to get myself together because it's some areas I gotta work on before I try to get out here and try to meet somebody. So yes, I definitely can relate. So sounds like you're doing good and well with that. What would you say would be some of the pros and cons about being single?
The con is the loneliness. The pros to me is, it gives me that oneness with God to where I can only focus on me and ain't got to worry about that secondary person and trying to make sure that person is doing what they're supposed to do.
Right.
But it's also a good pro with the, I think that's basically sums it up. Just being able to focus on you, get you together.
Yes. I say a pro to me, you can really work on yourself. You ain't got to be trying to focus on trying to be there for somebody else and trying to engage with them, because most of the time when you're trying to engage with another person and all of that, you tend to lose yourself and you get knocked off track. But yes, I definitely say that the con would be the loneliness. For me, I would say I notice like a lot of people are dating right now, and they got their boo thing and everything. And sometimes I be like, I kind of want somebody, but I'ma wait. Okay.
Yeah, because looking at others
Yeah.
in situations, it goes back to a pastor that I was listening to. When we look at others, we tend to get jealous and just run out and jump for the first thing running by, and you end up in a lot worse shape than what you were before you started back. So
Right.
it's always best to just, focus on you, understand your value, and see the value within you. And someone will come along and see and appreciate that value. Therefore, it'll immediately click, and it'll move forward real smoothly.
Yes, yes, it will. It really will. That's so true. That is so true. So I'm gonna ask you. This is a question I asked all of the people that I've been interviewing. What is your definition of dating? How do you define dating?
Dating should be simply getting to know someone that's almost as equally yoked as you. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I'm one of those. I don't like to find a woman just like me. I like to find a woman that's different to where we can truly see each other differences and grow together
Mm-hmm.
and put things together that way. Dating should be like friendships. It shouldn't be hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You'll experience problems as everybody do because we're all human, but it shouldn't be hard. You know,
Right. It shouldn't. And dating should be fun.
should be fun, very fun.
It,
And that's another thing about the last relationship I was in. I've never dated a woman that was now she was a lot like me, like really enjoyed the things I enjoyed. She didn't do the outdoors much, but as far as traveling and being on the beach and things like that, it was really cool to have somebody that actually wanted to do that.
oh yes. It ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing like having somebody, okay, we can both do this and we can both do that. Having somebody that has common interests.
Right.
So you date somebody ain't got no common interest, man. You like, okay, let's go here. I don't want to do that. I don't do
Yeah,
this. Do that.
it can become very boring real quick.
Yes, very quick. Okay, no. So we already talked about, the question was, do you plan on dating in the future? Of course, you do plan on dating in the future. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yes. Um, what do you do for growth? How do you work on yourself each day to becoming a better you, to becoming a better man?
The big thing with me is, and this is something I had to get to. I've never done it before until I went through a divorce. I went through a few years back, but being able to truly look in the mirror
Mm-hmm.
and look within myself before I can look within that person I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding that, a lot of people say I've done all I can do in a relationship, but they really haven't looked at themselves to see what they can fix about themselves to make things better and everything. So I always look at myself first.
Right.
And when judging myself, I really have to understand that, I really want to be better than I was the day before, the
Mm-hmm.
minute before. I just want to be better in every aspect.
Mm-hmm.
So I critique myself, but I also ask questions like with some of my friend girls. I will ask them, what are they looking for in a man? And then I would, judge myself off of what they're looking at or
Right.
looking for.
Right.
But the big thing is being able to look within yourself to see your faults and understand your faults and flaws in
Yes.
order to become a better you.
Yes. Working on you each and every day. That's what you have to do. How can I be a better person than I was yesterday? You know,
Right.
can I do better today? I'm the same way. I'm always trying to listen. I watch videos and I listen to other podcast people. I just do all kind of research. I have become a person that likes to research and watch a bunch of videos and take notes and stuff because I want to be a better woman each and every day. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
gotta do that. Um,
Yeah.
in your experience relationships, what have you learned in your past that can help you become a better man? And what are some of the takeaways from them and some of the things that you don't want to experience anymore?
The one thing I don't want to experience is distrust.
Mm.
Like, I don't want to not be able to trust the person I'm with, and I don't want that person to be able to not trust me. I hate answering questions about where you been, where you're going, all of that. I'm going to tell you where I'm going and where I've been.
Mm-hmm.
And you can count on, if I tell you that, that's exactly where I'm at.
Yes.
What was that other one you had?
I asked you, what have you learned in your past relationships that can help you become a better man?
In my past relationship, I've learned the biggest thing is learning to love me more. And I think that's my biggest problem when I get into a relationship. I tend to love the person I'm with more than I love myself.
Right.
With, it calls you to stay in something that you shouldn't be in. And that's something that I can't do. If it's toxic, I just can't stay in it no more. I have to, move on. But typically I would just love that person so much to where I just have to be with that person and don't want to leave that person. But that person is only, killing you on the inside. So that's one thing. It's never being able to stay in something that's not good for me.
Right. Okay. Yes. A bunch of lessons and stuff.
Right.
What is your insight on sex before marriage? What are your thoughts and what are your opinions on that?
It's hard for me to comment on that because the way the world is evolving and everything, it's like, and then having 2 kids out of wedlock, I always look at myself, who are you to tell somebody they can't have sex before marriage and everything? But that's a wide open question because you just never know that attraction. But if I came across a woman that was saving herself for marriage, if I couldn't deal with it, then I wouldn't be with her.
Oh.
But if I respected her enough and really wanted to be with her, then I would respect her values and everything. But it's just hard to comment on it as the type of man that I am and having kids both out of wedlock.
Well, that's okay. I mean, you working on you. That's okay. I just have become, because I got 2 kids out of wedlock and everything, and like I have said in my previous podcast episodes, the thing with me was the reason why I have chosen to wait now until I get married is because I had a bunch of stuff going on with me, and I don't have time for them soul ties and all of this here. And it's just with a woman, for us, when we lay down with a man, how y'all guys, a lot of men can just lay down with a man and they don't have any feelings or emotions, and then y'all get up, put up and go on. But with a woman, it's different. We got our emotions and feelings, especially if the sex good. And sex real good, oh, we like, man, oh, this gonna be my man, honey. This is him. And this our boo thing. This is babe because the sex is good. Babe ain't have no job. Babe ain't gotta have nothing going for himself. Babe just gotta be able to come home and take care of them in the bedroom, and he bae and everything else. Okay? But
and I think with a lot of women, when that happens, I always look at it, and this is just conversations I've had with, the last relationship I was in, me and her talk. But it's like a lot of women, they've been in something and they've been hurt to the point to where they think that's the only way that love is given.
Yes.
And a lot of guys will probably hate me for saying it, but women get to the point where they think if a guy's beating on them, that's love.
Yes.
Um, like I've never whooped either one of my daughters because I never want them to think that it's okay for a man to put their hands on them.
Amen.
And their the self esteem of a woman, it's like, yeah, this guy's handsome, he's attractive, he smells good, and there's that instant attraction. And most guys, I will admit, we are the biggest dream sellers in America.
Yes. Yes.
We will sell you one of the best dreams there is to get what we want. And like you say, once we get it, we on to the next.
That's it.
And I'm not going to say, I don't classify those guys as men. I do classify them as like mature boys.
Mm-hmm.
But men are not there to take advantage. Men really come in and they really want to try to build something with the woman. Especially, I feel like when a man get over 30.
Mm-hmm.
You should be done played all the games you're going to play and begin to start really living life. And that's the one thing I try to let my daughters see.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm communicating with them or when I'm with them, it's opening doors for them, closing doors, allow them to go in before me, because I want to be that reflection of the man they end up with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it's very tough for women because, yeah, you all are very emotional.
Yes, we are emotional.
Yeah.
We put everything into that man, and soon a lot of them, I call them, I'm like Tony Gaskins, them grown boys, and quote unquote grown boys I got her right where I want her. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I got her like I want her. I can go over here and do this one. I can go over there and do that one. And it's just all over the place. And then there you are sitting up there calling and texting and talking about where you at, and you just all upset. He come home, y'all get into an argument. Only thing he got to do is, as Tony gets to say, he put you on your bike. It's over.
That's it.
That's it. And everything is forgotten and forgiven.
Everything.
You call him everything but a child of God. Oh, baby, I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Just everything, And that's what I love about him, his episodes. Ladies, if you ever get, go on YouTube and watch Tony Gaskins Stay Off Your Bike. Okay? I'm telling you. It really, like, he had a lot of great points in there. And I'm like, that is so true. So I'm staying off my bike. Okay? I'm sorry. I can't get, I say it's too expensive to women. Our bodies are expensive. Our bodies are supposed to be a temple for the Lord. And we're supposed to keep it holy and keep it clean. You can't be up there worshiping God and you got all that stuff in you. And I'm not talking about other stuff. I'm talking about all them spirits and them emotions and feelings. You trying to pray, but you thinking about John. Where John at? Why John ain't called me? John's supposed to call me Tuesday. It's Thursday. What's going on with him? And John over there at Keisha house or Lisa house or somebody's house. And then he crossed time. And you just texting. You can't even give God no time because you so focused on John. So That's why I'm one of them women that like, no, like I can't give you that. I can't give you that kind of power, and I can't give you that kind of time. I'm sorry, I can't. No, it's just in my opinion. Everybody entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah, you're right though, and the sad part about it is that the signs be there.
Yes.
Like nothing is done in life without you having some type of visualization or a sign that's previewed before you do it.
Yes, it is.
And we still choose to do things.
Yes.
And not realizing the outcome ain't gonna be the outcome that we want because it's not the outcome that God has designed for us.
Yes, that is so true. Yes, I agree with that. We ignore them signs even though he done took your car and been gone 6 hours, and it's on account of 6 hours for he wasn't at work, he wasn't at his mama's house, he wasn't at his sister's house, he can't explain. But like I said, be like, oh, it's all right, it's okay, No, you gotta for everything. Anytime somebody show, like I tell people all the time, anybody could put on their best representation of themselves. Especially when you sit there and you talk, and they're just sitting there engaging and listening. A man ain't doing no, but as Tony, I got this from Tony Gates, they ain't doing no, sitting there, okay. Okay, so all I gotta do is this, and all I gotta do is that, and I know what I got to do, and they gonna show you all the good. Gonna show you all the good. They gonna do this, they gonna do that. I'm gonna raise my hand because I'm guilty of this. Even as a woman, I'm guilty of this. When I first started talking to dudes, I used to cook meals. I used to cook meals all the time, feed a man all the time, iron clothes, do this and do that. So once I got the man, guess what? I quit cooking every day. I quit ironing clothes and stuff. So they look around like, okay, what them home cooked meals at? I mean, and you ironing the clothes and this. Oh, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing that. But I was putting on my best representation in order to get that man. So now I tell people, just be yourself. If you don't cook a meal every day, hey, I don't cook every day. I'll tell you right now, I don't cook every day. I cook a couple of meals a week because I'm working and I got this and that going on. So I just kind of go grab some for me and my kids, or I just whip some up real quick or something, and I go on. I can't cook I can't do no whole meal. I don't do that every day. Well, I said, no, I don't iron clothes. No. I hate ironing, okay? I hate.
And that's one of the biggest ways to start having problems. Yeah. That is one of the biggest ways to start having problems, to stop doing what you was doing in the beginning.
Yes. So, because guess what? You got to work 10 times harder and keep doing that to keep them. Man, and that's why you get burned out, because that is not who you was in the beginning. So just be yourself at all times. I mean, if a man talking about, oh yeah, I like a woman that cooks 7 days a week, and you know you don't cook but one time a week, just tell them, look, homie, I don't know how they cook. Okay? I cook once a week. Nah, that's all I do. When I need somebody to cook, well, you go on to get you somebody that cooks 7 days a week, because I don't cook 7 days a week. I like for a woman to iron my drawers. But, sir, I don't iron drawers. Sir, I don't even iron it all hard, okay? I'm not dang sure if you iron your drawers. If you want, you can do it yourself, or you can go on down the street to somebody that do it. Okay, just be 100. Men, we gotta be the same thing. And one more, I just want me a man to be right there and lay in the bed with me and hold my hand. Well, just tell her, look, I don't do all laying in the bed and stuff. I have to get up and I have to go. Okay, just tell people who you are. They don't like it, oh well. We ain't compatible, so we just need to leave us alone. You have a good day. All right, God bless you. And move on.
Right.
I'm telling the truth, baby. Telling the truth. Well, Marquel, I have really, really enjoyed this podcast with you. I thank you so much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Y'all.
It's not a problem.
Yes, thank you. Kings and queens, y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. And until next time, I will talk to y'all later.
All right.
All right.